Mysteries and curses in the forgotten abbey. Deep in the forest, hidden by centuries of oblivion, lies the abbey. Its walls, devoured by ivy, hide secrets so dark that the sun refuses to illuminate them. The perpetual mist and sepulchral silence portend that this place, abandoned by God and man, keeps an unfathomable darkness in its heart. The first night at the abbey, the wind carries with it whispers of ancient desecrations. Under the uncertain light of the moon, open tombs are revealed, their inhabitants missing. This macabre discovery is only the harbinger of more terrifying truths waiting in the shadows. Emily, with her indomitable spirit, arrives at the abbey determined to unravel its mysteries. As an archaeologist, her curiosity about the past has taken her to forgotten corners of the world, but nothing has prepared her for what she finds here. Your bravery will be tested in this nightmare scenario. Between the stone walls moves Thomas, the priest, whose eyes hide more than they reveal. His life has become intertwined with the secrets of the abbey, hidden knowledge that he has sworn to protect. But in Emily, he sees an unexpected ally, someone with whom he can perhaps share the burden of his secrets. When Emily and Thomas meet, the air is charged with the promise of revelations. Despite their different worlds, a collaboration is born from the mutual need to understand the darkness that surrounds the abbey. Together, they embark on a journey that will challenge their beliefs and confront them with unimaginable terrors. Under the twilight sky, Emily and Thomas began exploring the abbey grounds, armed with ancient maps. Every stone and every corner seemed to hold forgotten stories. One full moon night, while they were sifting through the rubble near the abandoned garden, mysterious shadows danced among the ruins. The atmosphere was filled with expectant silence and whispers of the past. Curious to discover more, Emily immersed herself in research about the abbey. Faded scrolls and dusty books revealed legends of hidden treasure and ancient rituals, weaving history with myths. Between conversations and old documents, Thomas shared with Emily secrets he had learned over the years. He spoke of forgotten ceremonies and how faith and fear were intertwined in the place. Determined to unravel the subterranean mysteries, they prepared sails, ropes, and exploration equipment. The entrance to the passageways was hidden behind a worn altar, promising to reveal the abbey's darkest secrets. Under the trembling light of their candles, Emily and Thomas descended into the underground passageways, the cold, damp air surrounding them like a blanket. His footsteps echoed in the darkness, announcing his arrival into the unknown. What they found first were ancient inscriptions, symbols that spoke of forgotten times and mysterious rituals. The atmosphere was charged with each discovery, as if the walls were whispering ancient secrets. As they advanced, the shadows began to move with an intention of their own, dancing among the ruins and slipping around corners. Emily, heart pounding, and Thomas, rosary in hand, faced the gathering darkness. Encounters with these shadows were fleeting, but intensely terrifying, leaving a cold sensation that clung to the skin. Deep within the passageways, they discovered an ancient altar surrounded by desecrated tombs. The connection between this place and the disturbances on the surface became evident. This discovery was not only archaeological, but deeply spiritual, marking a turning point in their adventure. Darkness seemed to emanate from this point, like the waters of a deep, dark river. Thomas, with his knowledge of the occult, understood that they were facing a historical enigma. They pieced the story together, understanding how the altar had served as a bridge between the underworld and something much darker. The curse that affected the abbey had its roots here, in forgotten rituals and betrayal of the sacred. The confrontation with the dark entity was inevitable. Armed with their faith, knowledge, and courage, Emily and Thomas prepared to confront the source of the curse. The battle would be both physical and spiritual, a challenge to his determination and his ability to free the abbey from its centuries-old torment. Light against darkness, in a final confrontation that would decide the fate of this sacred place. With the abbey shrouded in darkness, Emily and Thomas performed ancient rituals to combat the curse. Through forgotten symbols and words of power, they challenged the shadow that consumed the place. As the last spell resonated off the ancient walls, a purifying light emerged, dispelling the darkness. The fight against the dark entity ended, freeing the abbey from its eternal torment. In the silence that followed, Emily and Thomas reflected on their brave confrontation with the past. They understood that facing and overcoming ancient fears was the path to true freedom. His farewell was bittersweet. They promised to meet again, knowing that their union had been forged in adversity. The abbey, now a place of peace, would be their eternal bond. The epilogue revealed the abbey under a new dawn, purified and serene. However, deep within its restored shadows, a whisper of mystery suggested that the story was far from over.